So hello everyone, I am ABHIROOP BOSE and today here is with me Bhavya Giri. She is my batchmate and she scored rank 722 in Neetpg 2023 examination with 636 marks in that same examination. So hi Bhavya, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I am also good. So let me introduce Bhavya to you. She is my batchmate in my same college, RIMS Ranchi, and she is roll number 1 and I am roll number 3. And we gave almost all examinations together and we did our internships also together in many of the departments. And she is a very brilliant student and topper of our batch and also has honors in many subjects. So let's take an interview of her. How and what actually made her scored such a good rank in her examination. So first of all, Bhavya, when did you start your preparation for NEET PG 2023?
Well, I started my preparation around 4 to 5 months after internship, that is January, Feb 2022.
Okay, so you started approx January 2022. It means that you prepared for almost for a year. That's right.
Yes,
And
yes,
that is needed for the whole preparation.
yes.
Okay. So another question is, next question is, what was your preparation source for your NEET 2023?
Well, my main source was Marrow, both the notes and the Q banks, and I also used an academy in the last part of my preparation, Dr. Zainab Vora ma'am and Dr. Nikita Nanwani ma'am's videos.
Okay, and where did you do your questions from? QBank and GT custom modules.
QBanks and GTs I used Marrow only, and also I used to give tests on a pre-PG app.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good. So another question is, what or who was your greatest strength during your preparation period? Because the preparation period is a really messed up time and people are really frustrated. So what or who was your greatest strength during that time?
Yes, it was a very frustrating period, but I would say my biggest strength at that time was my study partner, Dr. Rahul Mukherjee, was from the same batch and same college.
Okay, nice. So did you two prepare together and made tasks daily?
Yes, we used to plan our schedules together and also discuss our GTs together.
Okay. And did that help?
Yes, it helped us a lot. It helped us to be on track. If one slowed down, the other was there to motivate.
Okay. So my next question is, what was your major problem during your preparation phase? Because we have been together, and every one of our batch knows that she was facing problems like bipolar disorder and borderline personality disorders, and it was really tough for her to deal with it along with the preparation. So, was that a thing that hindered your preparation?
Yes, at the start of my internship, I was diagnosed with bipolar and borderline personality. So yes, it was very disturbing and kind of shocking. Also, the medications were not very suitable for me at the starting. I used to have so many side effects, but then finally I was able to, get the right medications for me and come on right track.
Means that was a big deal for you during your preparation period.
Yes, it was a big
Okay,
deal.
okay, okay. So one more thing, that since you faced a lot of problems, and I think that many of the medical students actually must be facing similar problems during their preparation phase, or the same problem, I should say. So what actually made you kept you motivated during your preparation period, and what helped you overcome the burnt out feeling that we generally have during our preparation phase? So what was it?
Well, whenever I used to feel burned out, I used to just close my books and, sit and watch Netflix or any other TV shows, my comfort shows. And when it got too overwhelming, I used to sit with my parents and talk it out or with my friends. So that was
Okay.
very helpful.
So you watch Netflix and movies in between. Means it is not a
Yes,
bad thing actually to sometimes watch and give yourself a good time in between your preparation, right?
yes. For
And
me, it was helpful. Just we
you
should
should
not
not
binge
binge
watch.
watch it or make a
Yes,
habit of doing that too often,
yes,
right? Okay.
yes.
So now coming to the actually syllabus part or the study part, uh, if I ask you one very important thing during your preparation that made you helped you get such a good rank in NEET, then what it would be?
Well, I think that I'm proud of how I concised the vast ocean of the syllabus we had. I was able to do it with multiple number of revisions. I was able to concise the study materials, and a lot of custom modules practice helped a lot. And yes, more than the number of things you study, it is more important to revise more number of times. So I think that that is important.
So revisions are important and questions are important.
Yes, Q banks are
Okay.
important.
So QBank is important in questions or PYQs are more important? What is your call?
Well, I think that PYTs are more important, the topics, not PYQs per se. So you should, the topics which are asked, yes, the topics which
Okay.
are asked frequently, we should be, frank with them. We should have good concept of the topics.
Okay, okay. So that actually helped you. That is the most important thing. Revisions and previous year topics, right?
Yes.
Okay. So my next question is that what was your major mistake that you did during your preparation? One very big mistake, and you should advise your juniors and upcoming test takers not to do that. What will be that one thing?
Well, at this very start, my preparation was very directionless. I used to study, like anything, kuch bhi pad liya. More and more, I used to study, but then I realized that it's not about the quantity; it's about the quality of study. And also, I started solving questions very lately.
Okay.
So I think
So
that you should
concise
start very.
material, concise material and high yield material are very much more important than
Yes,
completing the syllabus cover to cover, right?
yes, yes.
Okay, 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 nice. So another question, very important, and many times student ask this: How much did you study per day on an average during your preparation time? How many hours?
During preparation time, I used to study 4 to 5 hours, the main matter of the study.
Hmm.
1 to 2 hours I used to keep for revision and stuff, and the remaining hours of my study for questions, custom
So
modules.
total, how much hours per day?
8 to 9 it used to
Eight
be.
to nine. And is that required to get such a good rank? What do you think? That is required. I think so.
Yes, I think that you need to devote a good number of hours for studies
Okay, good
if you
number of
want.
hours for your studies, right? Uh, Another question I have that after you have done your preparation, what was your actual mental status during the examination, during the real day examination, and what was your mental status and how you felt during the three and a half hour course? How did you feel?
Uh, well, the night before exam, I was unable to sleep. But then I had watched the Ashirwad class of Dr. Zainab Vora ma'am, and she had told ki it's not a big deal if you have not slept the entire day. You just have to be alert for those 3.5 hours. So yes, even though I was having a very bad headache, I calmed myself and said that it's okay. You have 3.5 hours in front of you, and you have to attend one question at a time. So yes, have faith in yourself and just start reading questions one by one.
Okay, and what was your confidence level? Means I have seen people that generally people get very low confident during the actual examination because of the mental pressure that this is the actual day, this is the D day, and they have to perform and generally make mistakes on very easy questions. So, what was your mental status on that day? Was it like I am giving another GT, I will give it and go home, like that, or something else?
Yeah, it was for me. It was more like that. This is another GT, and then after that, I can go home and do masti.
Interest.
So yes, I was in that sort of mind makeup.
Means it was like कि normal दिन है, normal exam है, बस दे के बस खत्म करना है. ठीक
हाँ,
है, not much
but
pressure. It is a very big deal or something
but
like that.
yeah, for first part of my exam, I was a bit disturbed because the questions were tough in the first part. So, but
Hmm.
then the second part was good, so I could gain my confidence back, and then I reviewed them again.
Okay, okay, nice. So, do you think that reviewing the whole question after completing is important or is it not important?
Uh, it's important to review the ones. It's obviously important to review the ones you have doubted, but
Okay.
sometimes we make very silly mistakes. We read incomplete questions or incomplete options. So it can do good if you review it
It is
once.
good if you review once. Okay.
Yeah.
So now coming to the result day. How did you feel when you saw rank 722 written, all India rank beside your roll number? How was the feeling?
Well, after the exam, I had this feeling that yeah, exam went well. I was expecting somewhere between 1.5 to 2.5K like that, but 722 was really very surprising, and I was really very very happy to have such a rank, and at the same time, I was very proud of myself. I can say
So you're proud of yourself, right?
yes.
So that's a good thing. Now coming to a very important part. Okay. So what is the subject priority? Top five subject priority if I ask you for NEET PG preparation, what will be those?
Well, for me, it is whether it is NEET or next, I would ask students to focus more on the basic subjects like patho and pharma, which build the concepts for final year subjects. Because
Okay.
once we are good in those, we can obviously solve questions from core medicine and surgery.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And obviously, short subjects are very very good in fetching marks, so we should focus on them also. We should not neglect them.
Okay. Means second year is very very important.
Yes.
Right. Okay, okay. Nice. Thank you. So, another very important thing that apart from studies, what advice will you give to your juniors and other batches apart from studies? Not advice about studies. What is that?
Well, medical is a very long journey. MBBS is itself 6 years, 5.5 years long. So I would say that you should keep your mind cool. Try to keep your mind cool and not overburden yourself
So you
in
should
so
not
as well as
overburden
study.
yourself.
Yes,
Mental sanity should be maintained, right?
yes, it's very
Okay.
important.
So there is one very important thing that I want to ask, and it is a very honest question from many juniors. Like juniors say कि बॉस या फिर मैम आप लोग फर्स्ट से लेके फाइनल ईयर तक बहुत अच्छा से पढ़े हैं तो इसलिए आप लोग का इतना अच्छा रैंक आया या फिर आप लोगों को मेहनत थोड़ा कम करना पड़ा तो इज इट लाइक दैट ऐसा सही में होता है या फिर द प्रिपरेशन चाहे कुछ भी हो कोई कैसा भी पढ़े एमबीबीएस में इट डजेंट मैटर सब लोग सेम जगह पे होता है
Yes, it somewhat matters, but I think we are at the same level after final year.
यस
Uh,
एग्जैक्टली
yes, all of us start solving MCQs for many of us start solving MCQs for the first time after final year. So it's more कि कौन कितना MCQs करता है, कौन कितना revisions करता है. Because
ओके ओके
I
तो
think prof exams are a separate thing and MCQ is a
separate
separate.
exactly so
Yeah.
it means that you can overcome if you are deficient in your first to final year during your mbbs you can fill up that deficient part by studying more and working hard more during your
Yes.
internship and preparation time right
Yes.
okay, okay. So thank you. And lastly, I want to ask you, which department do you want to take? Because I know and whole of our batch knows that which department you are going to take, but let other people also know what is that department. Is it medicine or radio?
No, it's neither
No,
of them. I am
either
very
of.
devoted to taking psychiatry in MD.
Yes,
I'll take it from CIP Rachi.
yes.
Yes, I'm very devoted to psychiatry.
Like let me tell our viewers that whole of our batch knows and when we are doing our internship that Bhavya is a kind of student who is fascinated about psychiatry and especially in psychiatry CIP. So we all knew that what is she gonna take and even if she scored rank 1 in NEET PG she was going to take psychiatry and it's a
Yeah.
very good decision and it's a very big thing that you are doing what you actually like and want to do instead of the peer pressure uh, which generally happens to most of the people, right?
Yes.
So, thank you, Bhavya. Thank you for the interview. It was a very good experience taking your interview, and it was my first experience to take someone's interview. I'm going to take few other people's interview also. Like there is one more friend of mine, you will see, Navneet Shubham. He scored 1342 rank. So there will
Yes.
be upcoming videos on that also. So thank you, Bhavya, and let's wait for the counseling. And I hope, and I don't need to hope, you will definitely get CIP Ranchi, and
Yes.
all the best and good luck for your career.
All the best to you too.
Thank you.